Hello Gemini and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your next 3 months tarot reading from January to March 2026 for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Gemini. What I've done is I have taken your yearly 2026 tarot reading and I've pulled out the relevant cards. We have the Four of Wands in January, we have the Queen of Swords in February, and we have the Wheel of Fortune in March. So we're going to pull some additional cards by month, go through the energies, messages, any turning points, events that might happen for you. So let's see what we have, starting with January. What does Spirit want Gemini to know, thank you, next 3 months? Thank you. Oh, well, that's lovely. We have the Ace of Pentacles. The Hierophant. And we have the Page of Pentacles here. All right, Gemini, let's see what we have for you in February period. What do we have for Gemini? We have Temperance in February. The Knight of Pentacles. We have a Tower. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. Wheel of Fortune, good luck, good fortune. Divine timing and orchestration is at play. Change, transmutable energies of endings and beginnings. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness. The Sun with the Wheel of Fortune. Seven of Swords. And we have the Five of Cups. So, Gemini, the energy of the Four of Wands. Four of Wands can be linked to home property. So some of you, there could well be something to do with moving, relocating, new home, property. It can also be about family, so even family property as well may well be significant for you. The importance of family as well with this card can be a focus for you as well in the month of January. What gives you stability and security, groundedness, rootedness? It can be about relationships as well, the Four of Wands. I also want to say here, there can be an element of celebration with the Four of Wands as well. Celebratory events, parties may well be significant for you in January. Announcements, things happening, positive things unfolding that really calls for celebration and parties. So this can be a powerful energy on that basis here. Gemini, I don't always say it in a reading, but the Four of Wands can also be the 1111 card. And it can be a message here that you might be seeing that. You might be seeing 1111 a lot in January. It's how Spirit connects to us, and certainly people from the other side. A powerful connection, a reminder from people who we've lost to the other side, or a person. You might be seeing 1111 a lot because it's a sign from the other side as well, that that connection is still there. You're watched over, you're guided, they're present. This can be that sign here. But 1111 is also very powerful in terms of Spirit helping you manifest something, bring something into being as well. Powerful, powerful card here. Seeing signs from above. Right next to that is the Ace of Pentacles. So, Gemini, the energy of the Page of Pentacles can be good news, starting on a new path, cultivating a new path, really positive on that basis. It could well be that kind of green light, the message that you were waiting for, that's bringing in that sense of real celebration. You know, when we talk about the Hierophant, it can be linked with things like answered prayers, higher power at work. Certainly if you have been leaning on your faith, reconnecting to your faith, or finding your faith, this can be very powerful in terms of an answered prayer. Higher power at work in your circumstances. It's also very powerful in terms of deepening relationships, commitment, moving to a deeper step in terms of a relationship, a traditional relationship. So this can be very powerful for you as well. The next traditional step, moving in together, buying a home, getting married, announcements, will be very significant for you here. New additions to the family, adoption. I mean, these energies can apply. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles I call my golden gift because it really feels like that. A lot of the time the Ace of Pentacles can be very grounded and practical and solid and stable. The Ace of Pentacles can be positive things happening in terms of a new job, a new business opportunity. It can represent a new sum of money coming into you in some way or gifted to you in some way. It's not limited to just, from the actions you've taken. It can sometimes be answered prayers in terms of a gift, something very positive happening. A positive message here to do with money. Very powerful in terms of moving or relocating in terms of home property. This just feels here, Gemini, that something really beautiful is happening in January. These are beautiful cards. Now, I also want to say here, the Hierophant it's a major arcana, and it does, have a number of meanings, which can be, for some of you, you might work in traditional institutions. So again, this would be a new job to do with a traditional institution that you have been, going for, hoping for. Healthcare, health institutions, educational institutions, legal institutions, police, universities, governmental departments. It's the kind of traditional institutions of society. So some of you may well just be getting good news on that basis, to do with some more traditional institution as well. It's not limited to that, but this just feels that sense of there's just a real blessing coming in January period, and it's just that sense of real uplifting, feeling that sense of celebration and joy is what I see for you. Really lovely energy. Now, the additional message I want to say here, Gemini, is this can sometimes be a gift of money or an approval of money or a go-ahead on money to do something with. The Page of Pentacles can also be very positive in terms of cultivating the new. So starting a new business yourself, a new project, initiative. This might well be you're getting the go-ahead and it's happening for you. So this would be very positive on that basis. Similar with the Page of Pentacles, it will be very powerful in terms of learning, skills development, training, qualifications, in order to further yourself financially, something that you value. This will be the go-ahead on that basis as well if it's happening. Now, the additional message that I want to say, for those of you who do, because there is a kind of flavour of the reading here, for those of you who are training others, and it can be an occupation where you might train others, where you develop others, where you teach others. These energies also apply in terms of something new opening up for you too. So this is just a lovely, lovely energy in January, very positive indeed. We have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is somebody in their truth who is not afraid to make the right decision for themselves. You grasp the situation very clearly. You're truthful with yourself. You understand what's for you and what's not for you as well. So this can be that scenario here, Gemini, where you are discerning, you see beyond the obvious, you understand characters, you're perceptive in February period. It plays to your strengths. And there could well be decisions or being in your truth or understanding how you need to move forward. This can be quite significant for you, but she's a very smart energy, the Queen of Swords. She's very clear, she's mentally educated, informed, very smart in terms of, and quick thinking in your approach, but very clear in terms of what's for you, what's not for you, and how to handle things. You do it with grace and dignity, but very, very precise energy as well, with precision. So this is that scenario here as well for you with the Queen of Swords, male or female. There is a scenario here of the tearing down of the old. Now, the Tower is all about change, and there's just this feeling here, Gemini, that you might have been getting yourself lined up here. You might have been getting yourself sorted because you felt that something was going to happen. And I definitely see you getting yourself sorted in the month of January. Because the Tower can be about significant change. It can be truth, revelation, an event that happens, but it is the tearing down of the old. And certainly in terms of business or jobs or, financial stability, this will be change. But the Tower can be in other life areas. It can affect our health, something that has caused significant change. It can be to do with other people. You're making the changes because of other people. You want to be near a family, for example, so there could well be some significant change here that's making you think and reevaluate about life and where you want to be. Can be to do with relationships of any kind, finances, however that manifests for you, property even. So again, this can be a real powerful move in terms of property. We have the Four of Wands, which can be a new property, and we have the Tower, which is about letting go, the tearing down of the old, letting the old fall away in order to welcome the new. So some of you could also be making a big move here. The energy of the Knight of Pentacles and Temperance, you've got the offer. Now this can be buying or selling. If you're going through that process, this can be, buying or selling and getting the right offer that's in balance for you. It's also very powerful in terms of if change was happening in your job situation or work situation, you've got the right offer that you wanted. And that just doesn't really matter what life area it is. It can be you've got another job lined up, another contract lined up, a sum of money to do something with now, and you know which way you're going to go. This can also be a pot of money for retirement. So this feels that sense of you've maintained balance because of the actions that you've taken. And there is that sense of, you're achieving a greater balance by letting the old fall down. But it can also be some kind of balanced offer that might be fair for everybody. So this just feels that sense of you're achieving that this month. It feels quite significant for you. I also want to say, for those of you who want to make career changes or significant life changes, to have a happier, healthy balance in life, this would be getting the offer that suits you. Because there can sometimes be that something has got to significantly change to have greater balance and harmony in my life. Maybe greater flexibility, maybe the days that you work, maybe the location might be significant for you. So it can be about change on however it is, but it's significant for you. But there is something to do with getting the right balance in your circumstances, whether it's to do with offers that are coming in for you, that are fair and right for you, or getting a greater life balance for you by bringing in real significant change for you, is what I'm seeing for you. So this feels like a real significant focus here. But you know exactly what's right for you and not afraid to cut cords with things that don't serve your highest good, is what I'm seeing here. Because there's a powerful energy of truth and authenticity and knowing what's best for you, with that Queen of Swords energy. So Gemini, we have the energy of, and I just want to talk about this for a minute. On the one hand, these energies all together can be about embracing change. And even though there's something that I'm going to miss, I know what's right for me. And Spirit is telling you here, yes, you're doing the right thing. You're moving in the right direction. You're embracing change. You're closing off one cycle and opening up another one, which is better for you, which is healthy for you, which is bringing more greater fulfillment and growth and success and happiness and abundance. So that's pretty much the energy here. If we take, what I was talking about financially in the last 2 months prior, this is absolutely, I'm sad, but I'm acceptance that it's the right thing to do because I know what the right thing to do for me is. So that's what these energies mean together as a collective for you, is what I'm seeing for you. And Spirit is telling you, as you're embracing change, you've got absolutely no idea what's to come. But there are so many positive, good things coming your way. You've done the right thing. And that's the scenario here. Wheel of Fortune change. An opportunity to turn things around, really close off one cycle and open a new one that's right for you. This feels that sense of powerful illumination, clarity on how you move forward. It's almost like Spirit telling you, this is the way you need to go now, Gemini. You're doing the right thing. This is that scenario here of pretty much someone lighting a path for you and saying, this is the way forward. This is really powerful. So this is what I see for you. Certainly in the month of March period, something absolutely beautiful that you are aligning with, moving forward on, is good for you. Now, this would also be very positive in terms of, again, I'm not talking about the previous months either, but the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun can be good news or something coming in. Can be an element of the unexpected. But if you're waiting for news, waiting for answers, waiting for something to come in that brings clarity, the resounding answer with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun is yes, it's happening. Spirit is removing obstacles, things are going in your favor. This is very positive on that basis. So it would be a resounding yes here, Gemini, as the energy. I also want to say, I did talk about a little bit of the unexpected. It can be unexpected wins, unexpected windfalls. Things like even lottery wins would be very powerful with this energy. But not limited to that. You're just very lucky. Your luck is right up there in terms of, level 10, at the top level, in terms of really being very lucky this month, in terms of things going your way, positive things happening in your life. It's kind of a bit like the Midas touch, certainly in terms of money, but it's not limited to that. This is just that sense of whatever you move towards, it's happening for you. It's a good thing. So these energies can be very positive on that basis as well. Now, I also want to say, with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups, it does have a bit more of a negative connotation as well. If this isn't just for you, Gemini, if this is to do with someone who you are connecting with or someone reaching out to you, the Five of Cups is about loss, regret, looking back, mourning something that's gone. So there could well be somebody who regrets how they've behaved, regrets what they've done, regrets, the past in some way or their actions. But they're hoping all is not lost to make amends with you. Again, the Seven of Swords can be linked with levels of deception. There can be betrayal, deceit, lies, stealing. This is that scenario here where there's real regret in terms of how someone behaved badly. And they're hoping all is not lost to rectify the situation with you. So You might have a decision to make in terms of which way you go. Do you allow someone to turn something around with you and bring the change that is available to you? Or do you embrace complete change and move on? This can be very powerful in terms of second chances. It can also be very powerful in terms of illumination that I'm not going around the houses with you again. I'm moving in a different direction. I also want to say, if someone has had a I want to say a problem or how they've behaved. I mean, there's reasons sometimes with the Seven of Swords in terms of behavioral patterns, doing things deceptively. I'm regretting that. But it could be down to some kind of behavioral pattern of some kind that makes them just feel that they're the need to kind of get what they want by underhand means. Somebody might be seeing the light here as well. This will be a very powerful energy in terms of changes of behavior and seeing the light. And I want to change. I'm not that person anymore. So this can be that scenario here of somebody, again, really wants to turn their life around. This will be a very powerful month for that as well. And it might well be music to your ears in the month of March period. Like I said, it is intuitive spiritual guidance. I say what comes to me. And these are the messages that I'm really picking up with you. Now, the additional message with the Sun, because it is such a powerful card, and really when it comes out in a reading, it's a powerful sign across the whole reading. The Sun can be the things in the picture as well. Good news, celebration, joy, happiness, light after dark, to do with things like pregnancy or children or animals. So this can be very powerful on that basis too. But you're very lucky, and luck for me is divine timing and orchestration. And again, there's a strong sense here, Gemini, of events unfolding in a fortunate way to help spirit. Spirit's really helping bring you that sense of something very positive. Turning points, change, real change, real good luck and good fortune is the energy here. It's very bountiful. Powerful note to end on as well. So I'm going to pull some additional cards for you. Let's pull an angel message. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you for the next 3 months. Angel message that Gemini needs to hear. Love that we have self-worth. Self-worth bestows a sense of confidence, expectation of success, and ability to love. Decide on clear boundaries and limits, and firmly decline to let others step over them or manipulate you. You will earn respect. When you value yourself, you become open and friendly, slow to take offense, and quick to forgive. Remind yourself that you are likable and lovable. Do not let others press your buttons. Stand tall and confident. With true self-worth, you radiate a golden aura which enfolds others and makes them feel good too. Ask your angel to step into your aura and guide you. Your affirmation, I am confident and worthwhile. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Geminis? Thank you, angel spirits, guides. Message for Gemini. And I'm just going to pull some energies, can be additional to the reading, but sometimes the energies just come out as highlight factors that you need to hear in the next 3 months. So what do we have for Gemini? Thank you, angel spirits, guides. We have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Greater discipline. Discipline's also what you focus on. So focusing on the right direction, the right things. I think you are doing with the Queen of Swords here. What do we have for our lovely Geminis? Thank you. We have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. And we have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. All right, Gemini, let's see what we have for you. I'm going to pull 2 cards from the Spirit card deck. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. Messages from Spirit for Gemini to finish off this reading. Okay, there's the first one. We have let go. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of Spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. We have stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know by doing so that you will be the victor. Some advice for you: letting go, standing your ground for the next 3 months. Gemini, that's what I have for you for the next 3 months, January to March 2026. I hope you enjoyed your reading, found it helpful, useful. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe, I should say. I wish you a wonderful next 3 months, and I will see you next time.